Stop. I told you it's a secret.
Sorry.
Hello, everybody. Bon Beanie, and welcome to the live. We see so many people here. It says 10, but I feel like there's more than that because I've been watching the chat pop around. Obviously, there's no names, so if you don't know who we are by now, you're SOL. But just,
Well, I can put names, but they'll be wrong.
It'll say camera again.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is what we got going on right now.
Jen and JT are correct.
Yeah.
Although they're in the wrong order, but you know, we can probably figure that out.
And
Jen does not have a goatee.
No.
Yeah. So there you go.
So I removed the display names because we started this with the name camera.
Camera.
So there we go.
Not Cameron.
So if they don't know who you are, they still don't.
Yeah.
What's that?
If they didn't know who you are, they still don't.
That's
All
right. That's right. That's right. So
do you want to say hi to people?
yeah, we'll say hi to people real quick, and then we'll get into the big reveal. What could it be?
Give people a couple extra minutes to pop in. There's Ed. He says, yes, I'm early. Again, time to make some drinks for the big announcement. Ooh, what kind of drinks? Cheers.
I'm drinking ginger ale, and I got the bottle now. Mango daddle whiskey. Or no, not whiskey, rum.
No, it's whiskey.
Whiskey. Why did I think it was rum?
I don't know.
Because it was at the St. Pete Distillery, which does rum, but
And
No,
you
it's
told
that
me.
City
Yeah,
Gate.
he said rum.
You told me
that's what I
rum
meant. I meant
earlier.
City Gate.
You also said St. Pete.
I did. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I've only had a little bit of this glass, so that doesn't bode well.
Wrong side
Anyway,
of the state, man.
City Gate, St. Augustine, whiskey.
All right. And
Now
then
that we got that cleared
we
up.
got C Days in here. Hello, C Days.
Well, hey, what are they?
And Jennifer's here saying hi to Ed.
Hey, Jennifer.
Nice
Good
to see you. You here for the big reveal?
Oh.
Hey there, Cruise Nuts. Coming down next Sunday to visit the Tampa Aquarium.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, yeah, shoot us a message and stuff, and well, we won't be there Sunday because that's our day off, but let us know, and we'll see. We'll see what comes to pass.
Yeah. Hey there, Larry. How goes it?
Hey, Larry.
Anita, hello.
Hello.
Everybody saying hi. Everybody saying
So there's a lot of intercommunication going on the internet.
That's you.
That's me.
Hey there, Stacy.
Stacy.
Oh, Stacy expects Marty to be here.
Oh.
Matt said no Marty.
I did not really say that, but yeah, Marty's sleeping in this episode. She'll be back. She's actually, we were talking about her making a big Halloween production for the trick-or-treaters locally. We got to get her a costume though.
I was going to say, I need to see the costume.
Yeah. We would have like the snakes out there, but we don't want to freak anybody out in our neighborhood and start a problem. We figured the bearded dragon's pretty innocent, so we dress her up as something. A witch, a shark, a pumpkin, I don't know what.
Not
All
sure
the
yet.
above.
Yeah.
She could have some costume changes.
Yeah, that's what that should be.
idea.
Multiple costumes.
Hey there, Les.
Hey, Les.
Welcome. And Pat, if you're there. Hey, Todd.
Well, there's Todd. Well,
It's because it's starting to get cold up there.
yeah. So now he's back.
Now he's back inside.
We're second to the weather.
Larry says he'll have a rum and Coke Zero in a bit.
There you go. I can get behind that, Larry. Well, look at that. It's a Professor Travel at work, but had to pop in. Hey, Scott, look, we'll get to the announcement pretty soon. If you can't, just rewatch this and stuff, and I'm sure you'll hear. Sure you're here. I'm pregnant. No, that's not true.
Whoa.
Neither am I.
No.
Hey there, Gina.
Hey, Gina. Gina saying hello to the
Oh,
whole
Jennifer
group.
said Kevin is here too for the big reveal.
Oh,
Well,
hello,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Everybody. Wow, the group cruise crew is all here. Yeah, just about.
Huh. Ain't that something?
Ironic.
It's I feel like they are suspecting.
I mean, we have a clever group of friends that like to cruise with us. So, I think we threw a lot of bait out there, and some of them
You think?
hooked onto it. Yeah, I think so.
All right. You ready to jump right in?
Let's do it. Let's not make these people wait anymore. I hate when I watch a video and they're like going to tell you something, and then
And then like 40 minutes later.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just cut to the chase here.
All right. Let's do this thing. Are you ready, Matt?
I'm
Because
ready.
as soon as I hit this button, you gotta say words.
Okay, I can do it.
I believe in you.
It's the 2026 group cruise. Woo!
That was really loud.
Sorry, not to them though, because they can control their volume. You are stuck with my volume. And it's going to be the technically second Fantastic Cruising group cruise. And we are also going to be group cruising with C Days right there, JT and Jen. It's going to be a party. Party. Now, what we want to do is tell you a little bit about this cruise of the group. First of all, we'll get into more details, but you see the year. In the year 2026. So you know, yeah. Let's go on before I get ahead of myself.
You have the buttons, sir.
Buttons. I have the button. Oh, don't you want something?
We have some yoo-hoos, some woo-hoos.
Yoo-hoos. I like
I
those.
mean, and Larry has a I knew it, and Jennifer says a hell yes.
Hell yes. So the first question is when?
Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick.
Yes.
Jeff popped in. Hello, Jeff.
Hello there, Jeff. We just announced the.
He was there before this happened.
Okay.
I just missed his comment.
When is it? Well, it's September 5th, 2026, which is a Saturday. It's almost 2 years away. Just under 23 months. 687 days from now. What I'm saying is you have plenty of time to save up and take off and plan and go on this group cruise with us, because we need you, like Uncle Sam, we need you to go on this group cruise with us because we want to have fun. We want you guys to come along and have fun. Our first group cruise was a hoot nanny. And so this one's going to be bigger, better. Yeah. All right. What else we got? Oh, where does it leave from? It ain't leaving out of Tampa, because we wanted a ship that was a little bit bigger, that wasn't going, to the same place the first group cruise went. So Miami, yeah. So we are excited about this port because.
Sorry, Larry says Ananda's birthday is September 11th.
But there you go. You go.
It's like we planned this.
It's a done deal.
Ananda.
It's a done deal, Larry. Now look, Miami's not my favorite place to drive, but it is a good place to cruise out of because it allows us to go places that you can't get to very easily otherwise. But how are we getting there? Obviously a cruise ship. But which one? Which ship will it be on? Well, I have.
Let's make them guess.
Okay, you want to guess?
Guess.
All right.
What ship will it be on?
I can tell you two people that will be very disappointed. Stacy and Gina.
Let's drag this on until we get at least like 4 guesses.
And there's a delay, so it could be a minute.
Yep. So
Let me just enjoy my mango daddle whiskey.
Let's drink to this.
I got this pirate hat in St. Augustine. Every time I go to St. Augustine, I get very interested in pirates. And then I remind myself how not real the history is compared to the movies, but then I still am interested. So we watched like 6 hours of pirate documentaries this week, I think.
Yeah.
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 So
well, maybe more than that. There were like 45-minute episodes and there were 8 of them.
whatever the math.
Whatever that math
I'm not
equals.
doing that math. All right, what do we got?
All right, so we have a carnival celebration, a carnival conquest, a carnival, a it better not be the magic, a I need to get the bourbon out, so exciting, a oh no, bummer, we do a family thing every year over Labor Day weekend.
Oh no! Well, I guess the family's coming on a group cruise, Todd.
Yeah. Scott says a new carnival ship.
Oh, so are we ready for the reveal?
Yeah, I asked for 4 guesses. We got it.
We got 4. Well, it is on of the Carnival Magic, a ship that Stacy and Gina are quite familiar with. It is a nice size ship. I've been on the Breeze, which is a similar ship, and it's got a lot of nice amenities like that breezeway. It's got all the usual Carnival stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Guy's Pig and Anchor, the Blue Iguana, Guy's Burger, the Red Frog Pub and Rum Bar, Alchemy Bar. It's got all the stuff.
Yeah,
It doesn't have a big chicken, but that's okay.
that's okay.
It's all right. It's got all the other stuff. All right, so Carnival Magic, leaving out of Miami. How long is this cruise going to be? You know, we're about to go on a cruise in like 12 days, which is really
We're going on a cruise in 14 days.
14 days, which is really surprising to me because I thought we were still like 30 days out. And then she's like, 14 days. And I'm like, oh, you know, it's like the last week didn't happen.
Yeah, the hurricane.
I would say the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's just been a blur of wind and rain. And I mean, but anyway, so how long is this cruise going to be? Is it going to be one night? No, that's not even a real cruise. Is it going to be 2 nights? It's hard to find. Well, I guess it could be like a Margaritaville, but we already told you it's not. Is it 3 nights? Well, my first ever cruise was a 3-night cruise on a Royal Caribbean ship. Way too short. Way too short. Is it 4 nights? That's the cruise we're going on.
4 nights.
Is a 4-night cruise.
It just doesn't seem long enough.
No, not for a group cruise especially. Heck no, especially if you have to go somewhere else to get on the ship. So 5 nights, you know, that's, again, Margaritaville does 5 nights.
Yeah, but like if you're taking the 5,
yeah,
why would you not take more?
You might as well go for the 6. But then you've already got to the 6, so you go for the 7. 7. It's not 7. It's 8-night cruise. I'm sorry, that was probably way too dramatic, but it's an 8-night cruise. It's the best kind of cruise that's less than 9 nights. It is an 8-night cruise. Which is awesome. Awesome. So that's how long this cruise. You're going to be stuck with us and all the other people on the ship for 8 nights. But don't worry, because there's plenty of places you can get away when you need to. All right. But how many port stops is it going to? You ask.
Just remember to hit that button once.
Yeah, I know. The animation is tricky on this one. How many port stops? Well, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 port stops. That's right. 4 port stops. Do the math. That means like 3 days at sea. And we are doing this with Sea Dazed. So it'll be Sea Dazed, Dazed at Sea, Dazed at Sea, Dazed, Sea Day, Dazed.
I can't even help you because I don't know what you're trying to say.
I'm saying
making me a little dazed right there. Sorry.
Yeah, saying Dazed and Dazed is it's like Peyton Manning. That commercial. Dazed.
Peyton Manning. Good commercial.
You'll be dazed for days. I think that's all I'm trying to say. All right, thank you, Count. So we're going to go through these 8 days. Now, we don't have everything planned out. And look, we're not going to plan your vacation for you. That's not who we are. But we will tell you what we are going to do. And we will have some things that we will do on those sea days and maybe other days as well. That if you go on this cruise with us, which you will, you can attend or not attend. It's totally up to you. We won't make fun of you if you don't attend because you won't be there to hear it. So, but here's some examples of things that we have done on past group cruises that may happen on that first. No, we're not at a sea day yet. That may happen on embarkation day. Guys, burgers. I mean, right? What's the first thing you guys do when you get on a Carnival ship?
Get a drink.
Drink first.
Drink first. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I said guys burgers. She said
no. Well, actually muster, but yes, guys. Is
well,
right.
yeah. Okay, but the first fun thing you do, drink first.
Drink.
But then Blue Iguana is what she said. So I'll be having a burger. She'll be having an iguana. No, she'll be having a taco.
An iguana.
Something. And then first drink. So you can do those simultaneously. Really, I'm going to have a taco burger margarita.
A taco burger margarita.
Mhm.
Okay,
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
great.
And then we will, at some point, we will have an onboard meetup on that first embarkation day. Now, what we like to do is we like to give you guys time to like settle in, get unpacked, find your cabin, all that stuff. Not saying that we won't run into you guys before that, because it'll happen, but we'll have like an official onboard meetup at some point that day, which again, it is nothing on this cruise is mandatory, but you know, it's a lot of fun. If you go on a group cruise, you probably want to see the group a little bit. And that will be the
Yeah.
first official probably opportunity on the ship, because depending on when people get to Miami, there may be some stuff that happens pregame. And then it's cruise time. That's right, cruise time, baby.
Cruise time.
Now, the next day is not a sea day. You know, a lot of cruises that have this many sea days, your next day is a sea day. But no. Because we go into the Bahamas. We're going to Princess K's, which has really been throwing me off because I'm like, is it Princess K? It's Princess K's. I guess there's
Key.
Keys. Would it be Keys then?
Oh, when I went there last time and they did their thing, they called it Princess Key.
Oh, so we'll see.
So I guess it depends on who you talk to.
But is key plural for K's? Because it's everywhere it says K's. It doesn't say K. So I don't know. We'll have to sort that. But look, I've never been to Princess K's
Key.
K's Key.
Key.
You have once.
Have.
Have you guys been to Princess K?
No.
No.
No. So it's a bit of a mystery.
Stacy says it's pronounced Keys.
Stacy, if Stacy says it, then I'm gonna say that's what it is. It's an interesting place. We wanted a private island on this group cruise because for group cruises, it's a great way for everybody that wants to be able to gather, do different activities without being like really far apart. So I know on our group cruises, we typically get people that want to get underwater with us. And so this place has snorkeling areas, and you better believe we did a little bit of research, and she's been there and did a little bit of snorkeling, although it was like, that's the one that was freezing
That
cold.
was my cold cruise.
So she didn't do a lot. But there's, I think from what I've seen, if you are new to snorkeling, if you have never snorkeled, if you are moderately comfortable snorkeling, I think this place is perfect. And if you are an old snorkeler or like me, you're still going to have a lot of fun because it looked like it was abundant with marine life. So pretty cool. I'm excited. And if you're the type that likes to lay on the beach and sip a pina colada, you can do that too. Or you can play beach volleyball if that's your jam. Or play on the playground if you're not too old, which you probably are. So don't do that. But anyway, we don't want any creepers. So, all right, next. We got a fun day at sea. Now we got our fun day at sea, number 1. Yeah. So I will tell you, this was very popular on the first group cruise. I will create coloring pages and we will bring some colored pencils or crayons or something, and we will meet somewhere and in the morning, and people that want to gather in the morning can gather and they can color.
Yeah.
Or just socialize.
This was one of our like top favorite things that we did on our last group.
Yeah, people really enjoy
People
it.
love the coloring.
And we even had I had so many coloring pages printed that we even had people that weren't part of the cruise that were coming by and they hung out with us and colored, which was awesome. So we got to meet all the friends that were on the group cruise plus bonus friends. So there you go. There you go. Les says he's an old snorkeler. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Larry, snorkeling. Hey, maybe we'll see a shark. You never know. All right. And then, look, this is just kind of generic. There's lots of fun games and activities. I see the professor put trivia. Of course, we like to play some trivia. If you want to win at trivia, just play with the professor because he wins all the trivias. But we will.
Well, I'm gonna say I think it's a team effort because there are some things that he might not get without Kevin.
I don't know. Those two.
Right, but they have
Well,
to.
yeah, okay.
Work together.
Yes, the dynamic duo.
There's the one that knows these things, and there's the one that knows these things. Together, they know all the things.
They got it all covered. But JT, neither of them know sports, so if you're with us, we've got even a broader, yeah. So,
Okay.
So there you go.
We'll stack our team on that one.
There you go. There you go. We got drinking, for those that want to partake.
I'll win that one.
Drinking will happen, I am sure. Are we going to get the drink package on this cruise?
I think we should.
We probably will. It's an 8-night cruise, so it's going to be pricey.
Yeah, but there's 3 sea days.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. That's valid. So
And I'm there to enable you.
Yeah, and these guys are going.
That's true. That's true. Rotate water, alcohol, water, alcohol.
Alcohol, water.
No.
There you go.
You keep
Good
adding
guy.
waters.
Larry says, rum punch drinking? Don't worry, my GoPro died.
Yes, Larry. What happens on a catamaran in Aruba stays on a catamaran in Aruba. Pick teams from a hat. He says, can we color outside the lines? Larry, you can color elephants purple and outside the lines. I am not going to judge you,
I might.
my friend. She might. I won't. So, and there's a lot of stuff to do. Well, we don't know. This is not like set in stone. Like JT and Jen and I and Kimbra, we're going to come up with some game plans, and we'll do just enough, not too much, and then we'll let you guys know. But
hold on. Hey there, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Welcome. And Aunt D just popped in.
Hey, Aunt D. We could use some Aunt D on this group cruise. I know it's a long time away from the pups, but
yeah,
maybe the pups need a vacation from you. Did you ever think about that? No, probably not. That's probably not true. They're dogs. They don't ever want to be away from you people. All right. So, all right. Next up, we've got, look at that. An old favorite of ours, San Juan, Puerto Rico. You can tell it's a favorite because there is us standing next to the strangely colored umbrellas.
You mean the lack of color?
Yes.
Umbrella Street?
It was recognizing something. I don't remember what now, but it was.
We were there in November. Was it like National Diabetes? I think it was National,
it might have been.
like International Diabetes Awareness Month.
Something like that.
I think it was because I made a comment about PAPS.
Oh, yeah, because Paps had diabetes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they're still very cool. And Barachinos with some pina coladas. And Jen and JT, you guys have been to Puerto Rico
A few times,
Yep.
yes.
a few
Love it.
times.
Yep. Love it.
So we have a lot of experience in Puerto Rico, and we know all the fun things to do. Whether you want to do things with us or do things on your own, we can definitely point you in the right direction. And a lot of the people that I know are going to book on this cruise also have experience in Puerto Rico. So it's going to be a good time. Puerto Rico is also high on our list of ports. We asked JT, we've been very particular about this group cruise, getting the right itinerary, the right ship, and Puerto Rico wasn't just like the private islands. Puerto Rico is a great place for a group cruise. Are we frozen?
Well, it's low here, but that might be okay because we're on the camera there.
Is our audio still coming through?
I don't know.
I mean, at least the slide's not moving, so that should be.
Well, I saw it flash. That's how I noticed it.
Oh.
Todd said, sounds like you all will have a blast. I think whatever your family thing is that you do over Labor Day should have on this group cruise.
Yeah, Todd. Because we have 3D printing activities. Todd, no, we don't. But all right. So anyway, sailing on from Puerto Rico. The next is an island that Kimber and I have never been to, but JT and Jen have. That is Saint Martin. Saint Martin. It's spelled like 15 different ways. Every time I look it up, it's something different. But typically, this is how I see it on the Carnival site. But that is not SAINT. It's usually SINT, which is probably the Dutch spelling or something, maybe.
It's hot in here.
It
I'm
is
sorry.
hot. Oh, usually I'm the one that's warm.
Oh my gosh. I've been hot for like minutes.
Yeah. But this is something people like to do in St. Martin. They like to go to this beach where I don't think this is Photoshopped. I think this is like, maybe it's Photoshopped. I don't know. Airplanes flying.
No, that's pretty accurate, though.
We were there.
Okay. To me, that just looks like a terrible day. But some people, they're like all about it. You do want to be a little bit aware that in St. Martin, some of the beaches are top optional and some are completely clothing optional, apparently. So, that may be a good or bad thing for you, but it's a thing. So just to be aware of. What have you guys have been to St. Martin once?
Twice.
That's right.
Well,
And
2 or 3 times.
I don't know. I know we've done this where you go to that beach and we watch people in the water get blown into the water. That's how close it is. It's pretty crazy to watch.
We've been there once with Royal Caribbean and once with Norwegian. And when we did the Royal Caribbean, I think we did that train ride. I think that was St. Martin. It was.
I thought that was St. Kitts.
No, it was St. Martin
Okay.
with the other group.
Okay.
And but that looks cool, right? That plane, that is cool, but you really got to be careful there with those big planes coming in. But it's cool to see it, to experience it.
It was
once.
a cool experience.
Yeah.
so there's also on St. Martin that really, really long zip line, the dragon's butt.
I think
or
we
something
saw
like
it
that.
driving
Yeah.
to this excursion.
Yeah.
Am I going to get you guys to do a zip line?
I don't. Zip lining itself doesn't bother me. It's climbing a tower that I don't like, but I don't really enjoy zip lining.
For me, I would say it depends on where it is.
Yeah.
And like what it's doing for me. Like if I feel like it's secure, maybe. But I've heard some sketchy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, so Anita did a semi-sub there, and was that like an Italian or ham and cheese? I'm not sure.
Did it have
And then
provolone on it or what?
yeah. Stacy's saying Maho Beach. That's the name of that beach,
Yeah.
I believe, is what he's pointing out there.
Aunt D says
Yes.
sounds like my kind of place. Oh, you're thinking about it?
The nude beaches? Is that what she's talking about?
Whoa, man. Whoa.
It's a side of your aunt I'm not familiar with.
She is my aunt.
That's true. That's true. Didn't say it surprised me, but yeah. He gets scared on the zip line in Amber Cove. Yeah, I don't think I did the zip line in Amber Cove.
No.
I don't really like zip lines that much. I mean, I've only done them when we did it through.
I was gonna say I've only done it the one time.
And it was okay, but I didn't like being on the rickety tower.
Yeah.
Once I was I got stuck on the zip line.
Yeah.
And I was just hanging there.
The zipping part was fine.
But that part didn't bother me because I was strapped in. My problem is I'm a klutz. And even though I was like chained to the thing, if I can fall off, I will. I haven't seen a naked man in a while.
Oh my God.
You gonna spend another week in a cruise cabin with Nan?
After she sees a naked man?
She's a naked man.
I mean, that might be worth going to the beach just to see that. So that's hilarious.
Make sure Nan has her clothes on.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. That was just not a picture.
She'd be chasing them around with
Yep.
a walker.
Yep.
In a little cart. So,
All right,
okay.
we're gonna get off this island. I'm a little
We're gonna
concerned
do a
about
zip
this
line.
island now.
We'll do a zip line.
Who do a zip line?
Yeah. HT
Naked zip line?
Me in the zip line. And you can stay with Matt and the rest of the group.
What if it's a naked zip line?
Oh, no, I'm not doing
We're
that.
not doing that.
There'd be all kinds of flapping going on
I was
there.
gonna say,
Oh my
one of those,
God.
the straps like will go into weird places.
It's a little
Yeah.
too personal going on for that.
Yeah.
Hope they clean them before the next person uses them. Hey there, Sean.
Hey there, Sean. G'day.
Says, what did I miss? Oh, we're just talking about nude beaches.
Zip
Yeah, nude
lining.
beaches, nude zip lining, the huge.
No, I
All
wasn't
right,
expecting
moving
this.
from there, our
Yeah.
next port stop is
Oh,
it's
Hold
off
on.
the PowerPoint. There we go.
uh-oh.
Got to get back to the
I'll
PowerPoint.
click.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, look at that. There's some crazy people underwater on scooters. We're going to St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Kimber has never been. I have been there. JT and Jen, have you been to St. Thomas?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
don't believe you.
What did you do when you were there?
Do you have any kind of proof?
I am in the third one from the right.
Third one from the. I was going to point it on my screen as if that would help.
And then
Third
you see
one
that
from
guy
the
in the
right.
way,
Okay.
way in the back that can't catch up. That's me.
Oh, you're in the background. See,
Yeah, look at that picture. There's a dude all the in the
right
back
there.
right hand side.
I thought
That's
that
me.
one
I
was
couldn't
him.
catch up.
we've been taking bets all week as which one was you in that line, and none of them are.
No.
I don't honestly. I don't know. I just was making
I
it funny.
think he's in that one because
I'm-
there's 7 of
yeah.
us in the group and there's 7 in the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. I did have a slow
okay.
scooter though. I did. Actually, he told me that it wasn't the scooter was slow. I'm just kind of a big guy, so it struggled a little bit.
Well, St. Thomas is a beautiful island. Kimbra has been wanting to go there forever, and I don't know if this is what we're going to do. It might be what we do because you guys had so many. You just raved about this
so
excursion,
fun.
this experience. People that were unsure, that were a little nervous, and everybody sounds like everybody just had a blast. So I don't know if this is what we're going to do, but it's going to probably be high up on the list of possibilities. Whatever we do, it's going to be it's a beautiful port. So this may be in your future if you go on the group cruise. If you're into that sort of thing. So,
That excursion. If anybody that's in the group just does, if we didn't choose this, that's an excursion they might want to look at because we had what 7 people on this excursion,
yeah.
and there was only like 2 of us that were really comfortable in water, and everybody was like, "Okay, JT, you're right. In our next group, we'll do whatever excursion that you want because you were dead on with this one." So it was.
I was nervous, and that's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, it was. It
that's
was
awesome.
Even though you're in this little scooter, it was just so interesting to see stuff that most of those folks had never seen before, never experienced. So it's cool.
That is awesome. That is very cool. So St. Thomas, also the home of the what's the drink? The painkiller? Is that the St. Thomas one? What's the one with it's like chocolate? Or no.
Well,
It was in the trivia.
Anita said that they had banana daiquiris.
Yes, banana daiquiris are a big thing in St. Thomas.
Yeah, that was the time we were there. Yep.
But there is a drink. I have to pull that trivia.
Okay, well, while you're thinking about it, Larry says, what date will we be in St. Thomas? That will be September 10th.
September 10th. The day before Nana's birthday, Larry.
I can now add this.
And you know what that means? That means our next port stop, we still have one left, don't we? Or is that it? Oh, that's it. That's it. The next day we'll be on the ship singing happy birthday to Ananda. She better be there, Larry.
You can't sing happy birthday if she's not there.
Yeah. Okay. So this is your warning. Deanna, it is 2026 in September is when this group cruise will be happening. Yeah. All right. So then we have 2 back-to-back fun days at sea. And just to give you guys a little bit of taste, a little bit of flavor of some of the things that we've done in past group cruises, there'll be more coloring. We have played D&D on the group cruise, and it was a lot of fun.
It was one of my favorite parts.
Not everybody can play because they can't have, depending on how many people. I mean,
but lots of people could watch.
If only like 3 people come, then yeah. But yeah, people like to watch. And we just went to St. Martin, so if you're into that, but no, not everybody did it, but people that wanted to did, and it was fun. And then we do some contests. There'll probably be things like, I don't know if this Red Frog has shuffleboard, but
they're shuffleboard tables.
Okay. So
I saw them in the videos.
There'll be shuffleboard. There'll be cornhole. There'll be mini golf contests. We will have prizes. They won't be worth a lot of money, but they'll be prizes and they'll be unique. So last time Kimbra printed ships on a stick. I'm not promising that this time, but it could happen.
We'll see
if the printer's working. Todd. So anyway, Bushwhacker. Thank you, Todd. Yes, that's what I was actually.
All right, we've got some more comments here. Let's see. Larry says we're both watching now and we're already sold. Good. Paul says D&D was fun.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure to get you some special boots because you and Meg are coming, right?
Paul got like cowboy boots for his
He
character.
got some really cool.
Paul's not like a normal D&D player, but he got into it.
He got some kind of.
Got himself some cowboy boots.
Well, it was something
Yeehaw.
like he got to choose from like boots or like 2 or 3 other things, like treasure or something else. He was like, "Oh, I want them boots." Let's see. Anita says we know how now, so we would play or watch.
Oh yeah. It's a lot different in person too, Anita.
Larry says he's gonna play D&D, and Paul said absolutely.
Cool.
Good.
And more. And then of course there's another fun day at sea, and there'll be more coloring, and there'll be more drinking. And it's the last day with old friends and new friends that are now old friends, and new friends that are old, and old friends that are. And anyway, it's always what I like about this 2 sea days at the end is that not only do you have the very last day to pack and one before that to like relax, but on a group cruise, what I found is like you do make friends. Like you may know some of us already, but you're gonna meet new people that come on this cruise, and you're gonna make new friends, and you're gonna want some bonding time with them, and just some time to say goodbye and just enjoy that moment. And so this really allows a lot of opportunity for that. If you hate everybody, you can stay in your cabin. So, or go somewhere else. But that would be the unusual.
But there are places on this ship to do that.
There are absolutely. Okay, and more. So I think that is the end.
There's one more.
Oh, there's one more. Yes. How do you book this thing? That's kind of important, isn't it? So if you'd like to book this, you got to go through this guy named JT, who is also part of Sea Day. So that's very convenient. And there is the phone number. Call him up and ask him if his refrigerator's running. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
It is.
It is.
It is. It wasn't last. Well, no, it was because you have a generator.
That's right.
Thank God for
Or
generators.
you can also email him at j.milstead@dreamvacations.com, and he will get you booked. He will get you booked. He will get you set up. He is a travel agent on the normal, so he knows how to do all that stuff, and he will make sure you get the cabin that you want and all that good stuff. And we're going to run that ticker down at the bottom. So when we turn off the PowerPoint, if you missed it, you can rewind it later, or you can just look at the ticker. We don't have the phone number on there, but
Larry says, do we have any prices yet? Just Larry, reach out to JT and he will get you all set with everything.
We'll even take your funny Canadian money. Okay, even that weird colored money. They'll take that on Carnival. So
Yeah,
right,
because you know what? Anybody that cruises Carnival and has the VIFP, they might have an offer that's better than what the group rates may be. So that's the best way to do that.
There you go. All
There's our
right. Todd says you better get the printers going. I'll mail you a box of treats since we will miss.
I still think
I'm
you
not
should.
convinced you're going to miss yet.
I know you think that, but I think otherwise. You were on our list. We were making a list of the people that we thought were going to book, and you were there, which means you have to come.
We know who Patty is, and we can talk to her.
You drinking more?
And we know your children. No,
That's a nice little pour there, buddy.
I mean, that's nothing.
See, I'm not the only one that pours heavy.
Answer Andy's question.
Not as heavy as when your robot made me a drink.
That,
It like drained half your Buffalo Trace bottle. Like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, Auntie is saying, what are the dates again? September what? So it is, I'm going to let you say, JT, because I'll mess it up probably. I think it's the 5th?
Yep.
5th through the 13th. I heard from a little angel in the other room.
Somebody had already answered it. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh, and Larry's got it too. 5th through the 13th. Now, I will tell you, being in Miami,
Look, he's got his spoon, his stir spoon, and
you got a
everything.
little bar set up in your studio now?
I just need a little thing to put on that fork.
Smells like Daddle Tucker in here.
It's the best smell. Normally, we would go down the night before from Miami, unless we're cruising with JT and Jen, because he's a truck driver and he's just like, nope, we're leaving at 4 a.m. And we're like, that's cool, we'll sleep in the back. But
Yep.
with this being the group cruise, we will probably go down a night early just to be there with everybody. I think.
Yeah, we'll probably, because we'll want to do probably some sort of get together that evening before.
Yeah.
But so we'll get all that figured out as we go. Also, if you do book, Kimber has already created a specific group page for this cruise, but you have to book to get into that exclusive club. It's an exclusive club. We drink with pinkies up. No, we don't.
I do.
Well, I do too, but not because I'm in an exclusive club. It's like something in my nerves. It just does this. I don't know why.
All right, there it is, the big announcement.
There it is. Yeah. Well, there it is. So, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, anything about this, please let us know in the chat here so that we can address those and answer your questions, or whatever, So yeah. It looks like we got Jennifer DeHart and Kevin DeHart, also a DeHart. They're both DeHarts. Heart to Hearts. Heart to Heart. Do you ever watch that show? You guys.
Yeah, in the 80s, Matt.
Heart to Heart. Yeah. Kimber's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've just gotten used to like staring off into space when you talk about things before.
Yeah, but you know what? Some of the little 20-somethings at work keep making Monty Python references, and I'm like, I don't think Kimber would get that, and I'll get that. So I'm just saying, it's not all about age. Sometimes. Let's see what else we got here. I like these pre-cruise thing coming from Canada. Yeah, you might want to get there a couple of days ahead of time. Right?
Yeah, make sure you give yourself some time.
Look, Larry, why don't you just come in to Tampa?
But then we got to get them over there.
Okay. All right, we can get him over there, and then you come to the aquarium. We'll take you to look at some alligators or whatever.
Oh, Andy said she's going.
Oh, cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. We didn't think you would leave the pup for that long, but we are over the moon.
Hey, this is gonna be. She wants to go to St. Martin.
Oh yeah, that's all it took, isn't it?
That's all it took.
I mean, the last group cruise we planned got derailed by a nude cruise, so I don't think that'll happen.
I remember that.
Can you share JT's email in the chat? Larry, it is scrolling across the bottom.
But also, if you scroll up in the chat, I know that Stacy did do that. And if anybody wants to do it again, they are welcome.
Let's see. What else have we missed here? Jennifer said it's a yes for me and Kevin.
Oh, it didn't go in as a link. Okay.
Todd says it's Labor Day weekend. We go to the Dells for the weekend. Doing it for 20 years. It's a family thing. Just it is what it's. Well,
we understand.
Fine.
We understand.
Fine. But I still expect you and Patty to come down and visit us.
That's right.
I told you we have a room for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
it looks like you already got an email coming from the Roddies.
I did.
Yep.
I'm on the phone. It's hard to remember. Larry, we'll send it to you.
Yeah, no worries, Larry.
We'll get the information now. Once we get off of here, we have a one-pager like we did last year with just like the photo with all the info. And that will be going up on the group, Fantastic Cruising group.
As well as JT and Jen, tell them about your Facebook group so they can get involved with that as well.
Oh, that one's easy. Just look up C Dazed. It's pretty simple for us.
So
and you know what? A lot of stuff I post a lot of stuff and it ends up in your group too because so we cross posts back and forth. So yeah,
we share, but check them out. Give them some love. Also, if any of you don't already know, most of you know this, but if any of you don't know, in case we got people that are tuning in that don't normally watch, Sea Dazed is a podcast. So if you are a fan of Fantastic Cruising, you probably like podcasts. And so if you're missing the Fantastic Cruising podcast, there is a podcast out there about cruising.
And we're on at least 3, maybe 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can still get us.
Yeah. And they've, how many episodes you guys have now?
Not many.
But you guys,
we're still young, and I've got a podcast in the works right now, an episode in the works, but we've had 2 storms in the last 3 weeks that have kind of slowed me down, and the last one really slowed me down. You guys came up and we lost power and had no water, and
It's a big mess.
you know what?
Could have been worse, but
yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
worse.
We
Yeah.
saw videos and pictures, and we're very thankful for what we had and what we didn't have, and having you guys with us, and it's time to get back to normalcy across the board. So I'm going to get this one podcast edited, and probably I'm going to try to get it up by Sunday, and then we'll take the voice file that you send me, and I'll get another episode with this stuff as well, so we can get some more stuff up this week.
cool. Very cool. Very cool. Paul says we'll be in Little Rock by then, but it makes it easier to get to cruise ports. But by we,
Yeah.
Paul, does that mean that the beautiful, lovely Meg is going to be moving to Little Rock?
Yeah. I knew that.
You knew that?
I did.
I
Well, I knew she was.
probably did.
I didn't know the specific location, but I knew that it was with the Paul.
Okay, cool. A lot less traffic in Little Rock than Atlanta, Georgia. So that'll be nice. You'll have to get her. You'll have to get her to an aquarium though, Paul, because she knows she likes that aquarium vibe. So I don't know if Little Rock has an aquarium. You'll have to get a fish tank. Just get a really nice fish tank with a whale shark at home.
I'm gonna say something in a second, but I need to finish this response.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm responding to an email that I just got.
So speaking of, according to my message, hotels. So because like our last group cruise, of course, Matt and I live here, so hotels were kind of all over the place. But since we will also be traveling over to Miami, we will look into potentially some hotels that we can all kind of maybe book together or in the same area, so that it will be easier for us to get together.
Yeah, maybe we can find a hotel that will be like the hotel. And
Yeah.
that, people don't have to stay there, but then that's worked well in other scenarios. Paul says that they do have a fish aquarium in Little Rock and an AR game. So that's cool.
Cool. Oh, JT, you just got another email from Larry.
I'm looking.
All right. Oh, Larry, that'll make me so happy if you and Ananda can come on this group cruise. We really enjoyed cruising with you, and we haven't met Ananda, but I know we're gonna like her even more than you. So
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
he knows I love him. I'm just playing.
And if you end up coming to Tampa first, Ananda can meet Marty.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I mean, you can too, but I know that Marty is Amanda's favorite.
Yep.
So since we're already getting emails, and I've already responded to one, but I would like to say, email me. Perfect. That's the easiest way to do it. I just got a couple requests. If you can provide your VIFP number, that would help me find the best rates for you possible. The other thing, if you don't have your VIFP, your name and date of birth. Because as we all know, with Carnival, the best rates we can get are going to be with that VIFP. Sometimes those rates don't go together, group rates and VIFP, but I can look it up and see if you have, if we can get you the best rates. The other thing is, like Matt and Kimbra, I also have a job, so. I respond emails all day long, text all day long, phone call all day long. So, bear with me. It might, I might say, hey, I'll be home about 1 or 2 o'clock. I can look up the rates and send you a quote then. I won't just blow you off. Just know I might be on the road because I'm a truck driver. So, I might be on the road for the morning or the afternoon, but we will get it. We'll make it happen for sure.
Very cool. Very cool.
Cool. Larry says, if we fly into Tampa, could you drive us to Miami? Larry, if you want to fly into Tampa, we will get something figured out.
Well, we will get you to Miami
because
there's
if Aunt Dee does this too, there's a possibility that she'll fly into Miami or to Tampa with us. So we will, depending on what people do, we will get things figured out.
And I know my mom, I thought she was going to be here, so she may be having internet problems, but I know she really wants to go, and she's trying to talk my stepdad Joe into going. And so they would maybe fly into Tampa. I don't know. Maybe we'll just rent a big
van. I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
Or somebody just said it. This might be an opportunity for Brightline to get a bunch of people to take that train down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That goes out of Orlando, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But like Tampa's not that far from.
No, but we could drive over to Orlando, and then we could all take the Brightline over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, eventually it's going to go to Tampa too. There's going to be, on that side.
Yeah,
but
will it be by 2026?
That I don't know. That I don't know.
Yeah.
Andy says, I'm thinking I could find a future ex-husband in St. Martin. You know what?
You know exactly what you're getting into.
Enjoy your cruise the way you want.
That's right. It's all what you make it.
Yep.
It says it's official. I added the cruise to our shipmate.
Oh yeah, we haven't even done that because we thought people.
Yeah, we didn't want people
out.
to look.
Although the only one that would have done that is probably Stacy, and he already knew about it. So we've probably been okay.
One measures up. I'm so glad you're planning to go on this cruise.
We're trying to get Tammy to go, but I don't know how good those odds are.
Les says, JT, you could take a trailer and put everybody in it and drive down.
Hell yeah. It
Says
might
little
not be a
benches
couple
in
ride,
there.
but we'll get there.
Oh, there's somebody that needs to be kicked
Yes,
out.
can somebody?
Really, moderators on YouTube? We haven't had.
Stacy and Larry are both wrenches.
Okay.
Can somebody get this person out?
Wow. We haven't been this popular in a while.
Yeah,
What
we
did I
used to
miss?
get that all the time. Well, not all the time, but more than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I don't see it.
Yeah,
So, group cruise is going to be a lot of fun. Let us know, like I said, if you do have any other questions. If we don't answer them, if you don't think of them tonight, email JT.
Yes.
Post it in the Fantastic Cruising community. Message us, whatever. We'll get them answered. If it's about booking, then obviously JT is who you want to go to talk to. But oh, there we go. There's my cousin Randy.
He's going.
He will also like the nude beach D. So
Yeah, you and Randy can hang out at the nude beach.
Whoa. Whoa.
Todd says, D, I'll print you a special ruler that will measure width also.
So to my cousin who has just shown up here, Randy, it is September 5th through the 13th, 2026. It is leaving out of Miami. It is going to Princess Cays, which is a Carnival Corporation private island, Key, whatever. It is going to San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, and St. Martin. And then it is 8 nights. So 3 sea days, 2 at the end, 1 after Princess Key.
And to book, email JT and provide your VIFP number
For the best rates.
for the best rates. Or he'll respond to you and ask you for it.
Yeah.
There's also a phone number that you'll see. I don't know if the phone number's on the flyer we made, but email him and you can do it through email or through phone. Whatever.
Yeah, I have a feeling that a lot of our first group cruise plus some extras will be joining us for this one.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything from the professor saying that they're going to go.
No, but he just popped in.
He was working. Yes, he
Yeah.
was working. The man lives in California, so it's like 3 PM or something.
Or 6, but that's
Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit. A wee bit. A wee
He's in California, not Hawaii.
it's Australia. It's like 7 in the morning.
All right. Now I feel like it's silent. What else? What else
Yeah,
you guys
it did get a
got?
little quiet.
All right, JT, I'm gonna make a post. What information? Hold on. I'll ask in a minute. Let me start my post. And then we'll start again. Bear with.
Jennifer Dart says she'll be in touch in a few days.
Yep.
You've got some days.
687, is that what it was, Matt?
687.
Oh, right.
We look, the last time we did a group cruise, people were already booked on stuff or they had their plans. So we wanted to give everybody plenty of time so that they had a chance to, if they wanted to go, they'd have a chance to save the money and make those arrangements. Randy says link or email.
I'm getting ready to post something on Facebook, Randy.
Let's see. I wonder if I do JT's email in here, if it'll do it as a link. Dreamvacations.com. Did I spell that right?
It's MILST.
No, I know how to spell it.
I know I'm spelling it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's doing it as a link, but you can just copy and paste it.
I'm literally typing it out.
Got you covered. And also, I do want to say thank you to JT and Jen for kind of encouraging us and joining us and making this twice as much fun. And also, thank you to several of you that are in the chat right now who have been picking at us for months about doing a second group cruise. Honestly, it still blows me away that people just really want to cruise with us. But it's a really good thing. So very much appreciate it and thank you guys. We enjoy cruising with you as much, maybe more in some cases, than you enjoy cruising with us. So we really do appreciate that.
And on that note, Stacy, because believe it or not, because I do get up so early, and for my routes, Stacy's been kind of my behind the scene guy, looking for when they release dates and stuff like that. So he helped me a lot. And we've been the four of us actually have been talking about this for months, waiting for what we want, what itinerary we want, what ship we want. This is kind of taken some months to at least get an idea. And then what was it, last week before the hurricane, they released this itinerary. So it worked out really well.
Yeah, we've been stalking this group cruise like a turtle.
Yeah, like a turtle. Turtle.
Todd says, so many people I love will be on this cruise. That is so cool. Hopefully there will be a lot of pictures posted. Dee, you can hold back from posting your pictures.
Okay. JT, when they send you an email, aside from their VIFP number and or first and last name and birth date, what other information would be helpful?
Email address. If they call me, an email. If they, but if they email me, I have it, because that way I can send them the quote.
Would you like a preferred cabin type?
Actually, yeah, that would work.
Great. I'm posting this now. It's no more options. It's posted.
Sorry.
Yeah, because what I would normally do anyways is I would probably send them 3 quotes anyways, for the different levels. But yes.
Oh, Andy said email sent.
I got it.
Cool.
I got it.
Excelente.
Andy's on it, man. She gave me her VIP and everything.
I am so excited to get her on this.
Oh yeah.
I was excited for the first one.
Yeah.
Well, this will be her third one unless she throws another one in before then.
Yeah. There will be a shirt. By the way,
There will be a shirt.
I don't know the parameters and specifics of that yet, but it will be a Fantastic Cruising Sea Days group cruise shirt that you will either get or have the option of getting at the most reasonable price we can afford. So there you go.
Yeah, the last one we screen printed. I don't know if we'll do that this time.
Probably not, because that was a lot of stress. But but we'll see. We'll see what pans out as far as that goes. Maybe we could do one. We could well. I can get a lot more detailed if we're not cricketing, but
Yeah.
cricketing is always an option.
Andy said, I wasn't thrilled with the last ones. It is a long, long time, but I'll take a pill and get over it. But you know what? Just remember St. Martin.
And you were that last cruise, you were bunking with Nan the whole time, which I love Nan, but
and you had like what, an ocean view, so you didn't even have like the big space.
Yeah.
So the cruise was great. The time is a long time. Yeah. But this one has a lot of really good ports.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's important, as they say.
It's important. Anita says we still wear our shirts all the time. I was gonna wear mine tonight, but Matt told me that would give it away.
Because I'm sure half of you were perplexed at what possibly could this surprise be. What big announcement could they be making? I mean, is it that they won the lottery? Did they buy a new reptile? Well, that one's pretty likely, but we probably wouldn't make a big announcement. Is it that they bought a new car? They
I mean, the thumbnail probably also gave it away. We took out the information. We blurred out the ship.
and so just to highlight some of these ports too, like I said, I really think Princess Key, like I was like when JT was talking to us originally about this, I was like, I really want to go to Half Moon Cay. I really want to go to Half Moon Cay because I think it's a great spot for people to snorkel. And then he said this one and it's Princess Key, and I'm like, well, I don't know. And then we did some research, and I think this is better actually for snorkeling. There's more. It's like, because the problem with Half Moon Cay, I see people post all the time, there's nothing to see in Half Moon Cay, and I'm like, watch this video and tell me that. But the problem with Half Moon Cay is that a lot of it you do have to be able to hold your breath underwater and swim down to sea. And I know that's not feasible for everybody. Where this one, I don't think you have to do that. I think everything there's shallow, there's rocks and coral that's
I
elevated.
can't even tell you, when I went and spent like the 10 minutes I did in the water, you don't have to be like good at things.
Yeah.
It was all right there.
Yeah, it seems like it's very friendly snorkeling, but with seeing all the creatures. So, and if you are into that and you hang out with us, then you will get educated.
The other thing about Princess Key that I'm pretty excited about is for those that went on our first group cruise when we went to Cozumel, Del Mar Latino.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be a very similar vibe where we're going to have a space where we can all hang out, in the chairs on the beach. We can get in the water. We can just all kind of be together. If you choose to do something else, perfectly fine. But that was one of my favorite things on that last group, because it was just us hanging out together, being together at the port.
Let me just lay this out for you. This is the picture I've got so far. Now there's going to be other players in it, but it's going to be Anita and Kimbra hanging out on the beach drinking, and me and Ed snorkeling for the entire day. Now other people will join where appropriate, but
yes, that is absolutely what's going to happen. I may or may not be wearing my purple Crocs, Anita. Go ahead.
And then we go again to San Juan and look, I mean, I don't know for sure what we're gonna do, but look, San Juan has got amazing food. It's got a lot of neat shops, and beautiful architecture there. There's a lot of culture there. There's the forts. There's a lot of history there. we like to walk on this path, which was closed last time. So hopefully it'll be open where there you will see cats and iguanas. So for us, that's like really cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just a really fun place to just exist and be, and the vibe is just old school Caribbean, just really nice.
All right, let's see. So we've got what have I missed? Hold on. We've missed a lot of things.
Well, I misread Stacy saying forts as farts, so I'm already a little
Okay.
confused.
Larry says I enjoyed watching you guys swim down in the sunken ship in Aruba. I couldn't, but that's okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to do this.
Stacy says he snorkeled at Princess Key. It's really easy snorkeling. Larry says rum punch.
Yes.
I mean rum, sure.
Yes.
Sean thinks that the big announcement is that you're pregnant.
Nope, just put on some weight. That's all.
And he just says we swim with stingrays at Princess Key. Yep, Matt, you nailed it. Stacy says forts.
Forts, yeah, there's two.
And Randy says and men.
And men, yeah.
Aaron's here. Hey, Aaron.
Hey,
and Aaron, if you're there. Late to the party, but we are here. Yeah, Aaron, we did all of the things, introduced all of the stuff, and if you want to book, you can contact JT at the email that's streaming across the bottom. If you go to the post that I just put on the Fantastic Cruising page, there's some more information on what you can provide to help him get you booked easier.
And full disclosure, Aaron and Aaron met us at St. Augustine Alligator Farm this past weekend, and so we did spill the beans to them. But we told them they weren't allowed to contact you until after we made the announcement tonight. But I'm pretty sure they're coming. So yeah. And the great thing about Aaron and Aaron is you only have to remember one name, and that's helpful for me. Now, if you have
Were
to
they
spell
with
it,
us at
you're out of luck.
Gatorland that day? Was that
What's
them?
that?
Gatorland.
Yes,
Yeah,
they went to
Yeah,
Gatorland.
they were at Gatorland. Yes.
I remember.
Yes. So
Anita says, Jennifer, are you joining Kimbra and I? And
Jennifer's gonna
she
be.
says, gotta get
Yeah.
the things back together. That's right.
May have some new band members enjoying this time.
That's right. Aaron says, I'll be in contact. We're issuing.
Cool.
Let's see. Larry said the Facebook group. Once you book, we will add you to the Facebook group for the cruise itself. I've put a post in the Fantastic Cruising Facebook group for the information to provide, which you've already texted or emailed JT, so you're good. Let's see. Andy says, I'm still thrilled from seeing that short-nosed batfish. I literally still have the Google Chrome page saved on my phone. Yeah, that was really cool.
Awesome.
I think it's conniving.
Conniving, raging.
I mean, call us what you want. Kimbra, what was the name of the group cruise band called? It's the Conniving Vaginas. And maybe this time we'll have shirts. I have time to make the shirts now.
For the band?
For the band.
I'm not doing that logo. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, God.
All right, let's see. Paul says Miss May can work remote, so as long as the ship has internet, it should be cool.
It should have internet.
It should have internet.
And look, Puerto Rico will have. Well, she's not going to be working in Puerto Rico, though, right? Because when we're in port, she has to come hang out with us. That's not acceptable. But yeah, the ship should have internet, so she should be good.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey there, James.
all of them have
Welcome.
Starlink now, so.
Either way, it's an angry vagina. It is what it is.
And tonight's episode is rated PG-13.
And I will wear it, and we have to sing karaoke, make our singing debut.
Oh yeah, because the band's never performed.
I mean, I have a video of us singing.
You do sing with your mouth, though, right?
Whoa.
You'll just have to wait and find out.
JT and Jen are like, oh,
Jen, you want to join the band?
what did we get ourselves into?
She's in.
All right.
Like Jen and Jen.
Let's see what I can find. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
kill it. Bug.
Some sort of insect that I just squashed. Ed's making some sort of face and saying my name with exclamation points. I think he's shocked. Hopefully my mom's got bad internet right now.
Here. Oh. That's
Sounds like you're chanting something.
I thought we were doing It's Raining Men, but that's an
Well, it sounded like it was Raining Men, and then it just didn't get the whole.
anyway. Yeah, that's the band.
That's the band.
And he said, Matt, some secrets are just for the band. I think this group cruise will be lots of fun.
Of course,
agree,
it's going to be a lot of fun. Yep.
It'll be raining that evening.
She is way too excited about that new beach.
I mean,
Hey, live your life. You know, live your life.
She has just lived with dogs for a really long time.
And they're nude.
They are nude. One of them's a female, though.
Oh, well, you know, whatever. Hey, you know. I mean, JT and Jen have dogs. They know. They know the dog life.
And they're also nude dogs.
Also nude dogs. I mean, one of them just got a haircut too. So
they just yeah. I was a little lost there.
Like no new dogs.
I'm trying. I got a text message from Randy, so I'm trying to answer it, and then I hear nude dogs. What? I was like,
nude
whoa.
dogs.
Sounds like we need chaperones for this cruise.
Yeah. Yeah, that may be.
Just like field trips, one free for every 10.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
That would be. Is there really a nude beach? Absolutely, Paul.
There are.
They have topless beaches and then
Yeah.
they have nude beaches. Yeah.
And I assume they have beaches that are neither of those.
The airplane one is neither of those, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not
No, I
sure.
feel like
Someone
we
that's
have-
been there.
Stacy will know. Not because it's nude. The nude
That
thing,
was clothing.
Yeah, there were children. There is clothing.
but okay.
Hey, Kevin, Von Beanie, I'm late. My boss scheduled us for a meeting with a new client at 2 p.m. on a Friday. It turned into a 3-hour meeting. Wow.
Well, that sucks. Well, but I'm glad you're here. And just to fill you in, the big announcement is.
On the French side, not that I would know.
Oui. The big announcement is that we just announced our 2026 group cruise announcement. It's going to be the Fantastic Cruising Sea Dazed group cruise, and it is an 8-night cruise. It is on Carnival, but because I know you cruise the more elite vessels, but it's going to go 8 nights. It's going to Princess Key, San Juan, St. Martin, and St. Thomas, but not exactly in that order because I messed part of that up. But yeah,
I'm going to try and do a thing.
a thing.
Let's see. Hold on. There's more words. Deanne would only be observing the nudity. People will be eating. Therefore, I would not be participating in the nudiness. Oh, Ed said he's going to get a new Speedo for this wild cruise.
You don't need the Speedo, Ed. What do they call it? A budgie smuggler in Australia? They call them budgie smugglers. I think in England they call them posing pouches.
And get one of those Speedos. How about that?
Oh, look at that. There you go. From Miami 2026 group cruise, September 5th through the 13th, 2026 on the Carnival Magic. Fantastic Cruising Sea Dazed. It is going to Princess Key, San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Martin, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. And the ticker is over it right now, but
But it says the same thing.
But if you go, but it's also, it does have the phone number.
It does.
Put the phone
You're
number.
right,
So,
you're right.
so if you want to hear JT's voice, or you have questions it's easier to talk than type, that is an option. But do keep in mind that he is a working man, and so he may have to call you back if you do choose that route.
I just want to point out that we have like 20 some people in here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. We hope that most of you can go on this group cruise and that you will, because the more the merrier. To an extent. And then it's too many. I don't think we ever.
So don't be the too many. No,
Don't be
I'm
like,
just kidding.
if we get to 170, then you're done. We're cutting you off.
That's a big number. If we are at 170, then I'm questioning how we got there because I don't think that many people watch us. Let's see. Kevin said we accidentally ended up at a nude beach in St. Martin. I saw stuff that I can't unsee. Let's see. Anita says someone needs to tell Para DJ.
I can send them a message and just say, hey, just so you're aware, they did go on a group cruise last time, but not officially as part of the group cruise because they probably cruise for free at this point. But I'll let them know.
Yeah. Let's see. And Larry says, JT, you can call me if needed, but I live in Canada.
Oh, is that like expensive to call? Is that like an international call?
I don't know. We've done Facebook Messenger chats with him before.
Yeah, we've chatted with Larry.
Yeah.
Look, JT, all you got to do is talk about sharks, and the man will be happy.
No, Jennifer said that she's been at a nude beach in Mexico. Not what you would expect.
I have seen nudity on the beaches in Florida on a couple occasions. In the Keys, it's pretty common. And I was over in like West Palm Beach, Lauderdale by the Sea area, and came around the corner to a man who was standing there completely naked, flapping in the wind. And I went, okay. Didn't expect that.
See, in San Diego, we had a nude beach, Black's Beach.
Yes.
But it was all old dudes flapping in the wind, as you said.
Jennifer said, oh, you already read that one. Larry says, sharks? Where? Larry says, I can contact Jay if needed. I met them on my first cruise. I mean, if you want to, we'll petition them. They don't, they go incognito. We have a new beach in Vancouver. Yeah, but how often can they use it? Is it like open for a week? And there, look, I'm definitely not going to a nude beach in Vancouver. It's cold. Might as well not be a nude beach at that point.
I said, old dudes, did somebody call me?
Les, that's awesome.
Les, you and Pat are going on this cruise, right?
That's right. That wasn't a question, Les. That was an order. You're a military guy. You gotta follow that order.
Larry says, look up Wreck Beach in Vancouver. I don't think I'm going to do that. Based on what you just told me, I don't think so.
What has he got booked?
Stacy's talking about shrinkage. He knows. He's in Minnesota. That'd be like a nude beach in Minnesota. Not only is it cold, but they got like mosquitoes the size of hummingbirds up there. So it'd be double bad. You think the mosquitoes are bad in Florida? They're supposed to be worse in Minnesota than they are in Florida. That's what I've heard. Is that true, Stacy? Gina? Is that true? I've heard the mosquitoes in Minnesota are worse than they are in Florida.
I'm looking at Les's schedule for 26. They've got May and June, so he's got time.
Who, Les?
Yes.
They've already booked things out in 2026?
Yeah, June.
Oh, okay.
Well, then September sounds good too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's got plenty of time.
Yeah, that's several months.
I knew Les would keep his up to date. That's why I'm looking. Yep.
Yes, mosquitoes are really big and bad here. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard you wouldn't expect that in the cold, not really the tundra, but what's the one underneath the tundra? The taiga? Is it? It's not really taiga either, but it's cold. Haven't put in the transatlantic yet. I don't think. Well,
Yes, you
well,
did.
that's not permissible anymore. James says I have a cruise in 2025. Was looking for one in 2026. All right. Anita says my daughter said the mosquitoes in Alaska were so bad that they jokingly started calling that the state bird. I mean, that's what we do in Florida. I've heard that too. Yeah, the mosquitoes up there are no joke. You wouldn't think Alaska, you'd be like, oh, they probably don't even have insects. Oh no. Oh, they do. They're feeding off caribou and polar bears. So, and some big mosquitoes there. "10,000 Lakes does it." Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys got a lot of water in Minnesota. Average water temperature in Vancouver in September is 53 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold,
That's
Larry. That's the temperature we keep the no bone zone touch tank at the aquarium, and in that way it earns the name no bone zone too. Besides that, it's invertebrates.
Not you.
I'm not the first person that's made that connection. Unintentional, though it may be.
I'm gonna click on these things. Read it.
I don't know how people do nude beaches. I am too scared to see myself naked. Imagine the horror I would bestow on a beach. I feel you. I feel you, Todd. It's currently it's 52 there currently. Bunch of BS.
That's in Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. Terre Haute.
It was 52 when I
Kansas.
got up this morning.
It's what?
It was 52 when I got up this morning.
When I took the scooter to work yesterday, that was an hour-long drive and 51 degrees. I had a jacket, but I wore shorts, which was a bad choice.
I told you to put on pants.
I know, but I thought, it's 51, it'll be fine. It's like 45 minutes before I felt my legs.
Oh boy. Sorry.
You got to get up early, JT.
3 o'clock.
Hmm.
And I'm forcing myself to sleep in an hour.
Jennifer says, my experience is that looking at other peeps you don't want to see naked is stressful enough. And Deanne says, Todd, right there with you. I will look at the mirrors when I walk past. Why I've been single for so long. No one needs to see it.
I know.
I love that we've come back to the nude thing.
The new, yes. Something
It
always
never left.
sticks.
It just kept going on and on and on.
Our lives, something always catches and sticks. It's 3D printing, it's D&D, it's reptiles, it's scuba diving. Today it's nude beaches. I thought you were going to say something. You just yawned.
I'm sleepy. I struggled getting through work today. Nude beaches are always a good topic.
I mean, there's a lot to bear there. BMV lady put me down as having gray hair, even old. What's BMV?
I think it's supposed to be DMV.
In Indiana, it's the BMV.
Oh, really?
The Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
Oh, that's weird.
Which is why I was very confused when I moved.
That's Stacy. Fantastic cruising after dark again.
Oh, well, you know what, Kimber, you're right, because back home in California, it's the DMV. We moved here and it's the county tax collector.
Right.
was like, what? Yeah.
Speaking of Indiana, this is really random, but I saw a thing on Facebook today that
No, not
a young child got bit by a monkey in a Walmart in Indiana.
Why was there a monkey in Walmart?
I
Was
didn't
it
click
a
on the article.
support
The headline
animal?
was enough.
I would have thought monkeys had better taste than that.
I want to know why a monkey was in a Walmart.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
I mean, I shop at Walmart.
Oh,
But yeah, that is kind of that is.
I thought you meant the kid.
No.
That's my fun Indiana story.
The thing is, if you said a kid in Indiana got bit by a monkey, I'm like, oh, that's really weird. When you say at a Walmart, I'm like, okay. You never know what you'll see at Walmart. True.
This is true.
This is very true.
Very true.
So I've got
was the monkey wearing pajama bottoms and slippers?
fuzzy slippers, probably.
Fuzzy slippers, yeah.
So I've gotten some messages on Facebook and I've gotten a few emails, and just everybody, I want you guys to know I'll probably either late morning, early afternoon tomorrow start working on this. You know, I do got to get up at 3 and do some work and then get back to the house. So I'll be reaching out to everybody tomorrow.
Cool. Dan says it was wearing a diaper. So it was somebody's pet monkey.
It was their support monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 3-year-old. Oh, scratched by a monkey. I'm sorry, I lied.
Emotional
Okay,
support
scratched.
monkey, yeah. Scratched. I would rather be scratched by a monkey than bit by a monkey.
I still want to know why it was in the Walmart.
Well,
It was a
yeah.
support animal.
Yeah. There's got to be a line somewhere.
The monkey was 16 years old.
Okay, so the monkey could drive.
Probably better than some of the people here in Florida.
Probably.
You know, the child's mother said that the monkey's owner showed paperwork for an emotional support animal. However, she said the paperwork was actually registered to a dog.
No.
Dog, monkey, they're both mammals. Sean says, glad to see you are all safe from the hurricanes. Need to prep for our lives. See you all soon. Hey, thanks, Sean, and thank you for concern, and thanks for stopping by. Yes, we are. The 4 of us are all safe from the hurricane with not too much.
As you can tell from us being
Damage. Yeah, we didn't come out scot-free, but we came out scot-free compared to many. So I know our hearts go out to those that were much less fortunate than we were, and there are plenty that are. It drove itself to Walmart.
all pets are well. Yes, the animals did fine everywhere.
Yeah, the aquarium, our animals, GT and Jen's animals. The chickens had it the roughest, probably, right? Because they were out in it.
They were outside, yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah,
I mean,
they were good.
They were all good.
they were good. They were good. They're like,
They didn't lay many eggs for a few
we
days.
cannot get hurricanes.
It's pretty dramatic.
Did you get your car back? Yeah.
Let's see. Lost defense. I think they lost some fence. Lost fence.
Oh, we did too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some wind blown water, intrusion, power out 2 days, but had a generator, so no food lost.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you guys were out of power for like 4 days, 5 days? How long?
Five.
5 days.
Yep.
Jennifer said, "See you all in 2 years."
Heck yeah.
Did you get the car back? We did.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah. When we drove back on, what was that, Tuesday? It was low enough that we could get through.
Yeah, I was caught off guard by that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't expect that.
No.
areas flooded that have not flooded here in like half a decade, or half a century, maybe longer. But I know I talked to people who have lived places for 45 plus years, never flooded, and they didn't just flood, they flooded.
Yeah.
So it was a lot.
Andy said, Kimber, I sent your mom a text that I was going, so maybe if she sees that even I'm open to it, she will be also. She
There you go.
definitely travels more than me. I think she should, honestly, she should at least put a deposit down. And if she decides to cancel, she's only losing her deposit. So
What
Is
is
she
the
talking about
deposit?
the cruise or the nude beach?
I think she's talking about the cruise, but
okay.
what happens at the nude beach stays at the nude beach.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
right.
I mean, if she's open to it. Stacy says, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone that I haven't met yet.
that's part of the fun of a group cruise. I've never met anyone I didn't like in a group cruise.
Oh, Rob would go to the nude beach. It'd be really funny to see Rob at a nude beach. Not like as a nude person. God, I don't want to see Rob that way.
That's good. That'd be a little weird.
But I feel like his reactions would be fun.
I feel like his comments would be fun.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he would have comments.
He's got
So-
opinions.
So would your mom.
Yes. Oh,
This
yeah, there you
conversation is
go.
getting weirder and weirder as we go.
He'd still be wearing his tie. Probably.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is the deposit? Is there a set deposit that everyone would pay at this point for this cruise, or is that
It depends on what offers they have.
okay? So it varies on their deals and their cruise experience and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yes. But I mean, like I've seen 198s, 250s. I haven't seen very little of the full 500s. So I think 198, 250.
Cool. As it gets closer to the cruise, does that deposit amount typically go up, or does it not matter? Or
It can change because we set aside. I told you guys the other day I put like 50 rooms on hold, and we have like 60 days to get as many as possible, or they'll release, and that also reserves at the group rate. And after that, it even more is dependent upon the VIFP. Once the group rates are gone, whether we sell all 50 rooms or the 60 days pass, it really can be dependent on the VIFP offers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so the offers change all the time. The closer
Yes.
we get to the date, the rates might go up,
Mhm.
but the deposits are always gonna change depending on what kind of deals they put out.
I'm glad you just said that because I was going to say something earlier. It's not that the rates can go up, it's that the rates will go up. Cruise lines are reporting that for 2025, they're 60 and 70% sold out already. So rates are going up. So the sooner the better. The rates are going to be at the lowest now instead of waiting a year from now.
Yeah.
Right.
And this itinerary was like just released a week or two ago.
A week ago, yeah.
Yeah. So now is the time to get in to get the best available option.
Larry already has his cabin picked out.
He sure does.
Unless it's saying flip flops and black socks tourist. Deanne is a little left of center. She's warning you, JT. But I mean, he's friends with us, so he can tolerate that. Larry said, I just looked. It says 250. It could be different though when you go through JT. He may be able to. It may be the same.
It just depends on what kind of offers he can pull at the moment.
Because the group gives you different things sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does. better let JT get a deposit on it so you don't lose it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have a specific cabin you want, you want to book sooner rather than later to make sure that that cabin is available as part of the group cabins, but then also that it's just available in general.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And we haven't even discussed amenities at this point yet. And
Mhm.
we have time to set any group level amenities. We just haven't discussed it yet.
And that depends also on how many cabins get booked.
Correct.
The amenity level goes up. So the more people that cruise, the more amenities become potentially available. But we won't know what those are till closer. And they're not usually they're usually fine, but they're not sometimes you get some onboard credits, sometimes you get a drink party. It just depends. It can be all over the place. We don't know what those are going to be right now, but they'll,
Yeah. Some five. Yeah. Nobody said $500 onboard credit.
no,
That'd be nice. We'd like that too.
maybe
Yeah.
5. No, we don't know if there will be anything like that or not. It's yet to be determined. But you have time.
The amenities are spending time with us.
That's right.
There you go.
But as people book, we will be able to offer those amenities as they are available to us to offer.
Yeah.
With the mock booking I just did, it says $50 onboard credit.
And you know what? No cruise line on a regular is giving out those big onboard credits like they were right after the pandemic.
Mhm.
And they don't have to because they're selling out easily. Some people do have those offers. Like I have a customer who he always gets $500 onboard credit, even now. I don't know. He says he doesn't gamble a lot, so I don't know what the trick is, but he gets them all the time.
And yeah, there's definitely those casino offers. I know Nan still gets offers for free cruises all the time, and she's only cruised once. Oh, Andy says I get things constantly for Nan for a free room. Not free, really. She definitely paid for another cruise.
She spent some money in that casino.
Yeah.
But and I'm surprised you haven't asked yet, Larry. I know we did go over the activities, but I know that on the Helping Hands cruise, you were giving Sean trouble for that for months. But we don't know what they are yet, but we do have some ideas. So, if you have things you want to do, let us know, and maybe we'll be able to do those.
Huh?
No promises.
Larry is asking you, JT, what agency you're with.
I'll type it in there. Oh, well, it's easy.
I'm like, why
my
did you
brain's
type it?
dying here.
Yeah.
Dream Vacations.
As the email says.
Yeah.
Yes.
I work for a franchise under Dream Vacations.
We are coming up on 10 o'clock, and I think JT is fading.
Yeah, this is 3 hours past his bedtime.
Yeah.
On Eastern time.
Yeah.
Even on Pacific time.
Yeah, it's getting there too.
Yeah, because that's when I probably should have went to bed, but I stay up. I try to stay up every Friday night.
Right.
Sometimes I fall asleep while watching the live, but yeah.
Cool. All right. Do you have anything else?
I got nothing.
You guys have anything else?
No.
All right. Cool. Well, like we said a bajillion times, if you want to book the group cruise, contact JT. And we look forward to cruising with you. And good night and have a good weekend.
Yep, thanks for hanging out. Go on the cruise. You have plenty of time. Book it. Do it.
Now,
No, don't book it now. Email me and we'll book it tomorrow.
Yeah, don't book it on your own. If you do that, then there may be group things that you aren't able to participate in per carnival, not per us.
Right.
So that
Right.
is a thing. That is a thing that can happen. It wouldn't affect the majority of it, but you if you are interested in going this as a group, you should book through JT because that will get you into all the stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
all right.
Cool.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.